Tennessee. I have loved her sentimental more than any tongue can tell. If she leaves me for another, I shall never say farewell. She's my curly-headed baby, used to sit on mama's knee. She's my curly-headed baby, she's from sunny Tennessee. About the women, oh, I'll tell you what they'll do. They'll be crying on your shoulder and flirt with another you. She's my curly-headed baby, used to sit on mama's knee. She's my curly-headed baby, she's from sunny Tennessee. Turn to the sun. Won't you come and sit beside me and think of all the things you've done? She's my curly-headed baby, used to sit on mama's knee. She's my curly-headed baby, she's from sunny Tennessee.
Oh, she's my curly-headed baby from sunny Tennessee, and that's right where we are, is in sunny Tennessee for this portion of Country Road this evening, along with Wilma and Stoney Cooper and all the gang, and it's really great to have you back with us.
I done that just for you.
I appreciate it very much.
Being here in sunny Tennessee, and I thought that was maybe one that would be appropriate. Since you're down here and you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Well, I sure am, and I'm not curly-headed by any means, but I'm having a good time just the same.
Well, my boss man, the Grand Ole Opry, Mr. Hal Durham, said, is that what you've been, he saw Wilma walk in with a new hairdo, and he said, is that what you've been singing about all these Saturday nights, curly-headed baby, is that her? And I said, that is her, so there you have it.
Yeah. We've got a whole bunch of good tunes lined up again tonight on the program, and we're going to just move right along and see if we can get them all in before our time runs away. I think Wilma Lee has got another one of those great solos for us. And,
that's right, V.
Want to tell us about this song?
Well, this is an old-time song, but I always like to sing this for all the mothers. We got so many of them out there in radio land, and, of course, I've lost my mother, and Stoney's lucky his mother's still living.
Great.
And she's 92 years of age.
Well,
and I know we have a lot of mothers out there that's way up in their 80s and their 90s. And I want to remember them with this song called Sweeter Than the Flowers. Just as long as I can remember, she'll remain the rose on my heart. Mama took sick along in December. February brought us broken hearts. The reason we've not called a family reunion, we knew she wouldn't be there. But since we thought it all over, Mama, we know that your spirit is there. Of you now would only hurt Father. It looks so good to see us together, but I've had to look after Dad. Oh, Mama, when I passed by your coffin, I didn't want to remember you dead. They all gathered round, I stared at their faces, all heads were bowed mighty low. But that was one time I hated to face it, though it hurt us so bad, you know. No, no, I can't forget the hour. You're the onlyest one, Mom, and sweeter than the flowers. No, no, there's no need to bother. To speak of you now would only hurt Father. Oh, no, Mama, we'll never forget you, and someday we'll meet you up there.
Sweeter Than the Flowers. That is a great song for the mothers, isn't it?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Say again, it's really great to have you come back and visit with us, and we invited you the last time, and glad that you came back. The invitation's still open any other time that that we're in your country or you're in ours, so hope that we can get together. You know, back in the days when I used to listen to Wilma and Stoney Cooper on the Wheelin' Jamboree, one of the favorite songs, we played the record, as a matter of fact, on many occasions. One of the favorite gospel songs of the many that you do was Walking My Lord Up Calvary's Hill.
Yes, sir. That I guess maybe if we've ever made a classic, that very possibly could be it, Vic. We've recorded this song once before, and I think the one you had reference to probably first was the Columbia
Yes.
one. Then we done it a little bit different when we came over to Hickory,
Mhm.
and this is the one that really took shape. And for some reason or another, maybe it was the time it came out.
Yeah.
You know, songs are timely, and if they come out at the right time, they seem to hit. This was a hit in its own field.
Yes.
That was back before gospel songs really, went to the number
know what you
one
mean.
or went to the top of the charts.
Right.
But everybody had the feeling it was there without seeing it listed as a number one
Yeah.
record. But I know that the late Cowboy Copas, he says, that song, the first time I heard it and every time I hear it, I just puts chills up my arms. And he said right there, it was playing as we were riding across, and incidentally, this was in Canada, as we were traveling with Hank Snow and Mother May Bell Carter, all of my group, and Cowboy Copas was riding the limousine. George, you was along on that. He said, that just puts chills up he said, look, and he rolled his sleeve up a little bit, and they were the hairs on his arms were
Yes.
standing out. And I said, really? And he said, yes. I said, well, you know what? When I recorded that, I had the very same feeling, and maybe it does come through on the track. I hope so.
Yeah, I think it does, and I wonder if we could ask you to do that great song for us right now.
Yes, I'd be glad to. We'll just kind of do this family style again, bring in Bill Carver and George, and our daughter Carol sings on this, and of course Wilma Lee with her very, very strong lead. She stands out and has for many, many years. You know, this is in the Smithsonian Institution,
Is
in
it?
the archives.
Is that right?
Yes, it
I
is.
didn't know that.
Yes, it is. And she was representing women in country music. And this was a must.
Yes.
They asked for it during the concert, and of course we were glad to do it. And she featured this as also in the Library of Congress.
Right. All right. Wilma Lee and Stoney Cooper and all the group and Walking My Lord Up Calvary's Hill.
On the cross as he hung him, shame was forsaken. As they drove the nails in his hands and his feet, as death closed his eyes, his cries went to heaven. Oh, Father, forgive them, I hear him repeat. a sheep he was humble to his father's own will. So sad was his face that the birds stopped their singing. They were walking, my Lord, up Calvary's hill, Calvary's hill. In a tomb he was laid, but death could not hurt him. He was God's only son in this world below. On the cross he fulfilled the plan of salvation. I want to thank Jesus for he's coming again.
One morning past daybreak,
One morning past daybreak,
as the crowd slowly gathered,
as the crowd slowly gathered,
like a sheep he was humble
like a sheep he was humble
to his father's own will.
to his father's own will.
So sad was his face,
So sad was his face
the
that
birds stopped their singing.
the birds stopped their singing.
They were walking, my Lord,
They were walking, my Lord,
up Calvary's hill.
up Calvary's hill, Calvary's hill.
That's a beautiful old gospel song, one of the greatest, in my opinion.
Thank
Uh,
you.
We another thing that we always enjoyed listening to the Wilma and Stoney Cooper shows over the years was Stoney's fiddle playing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very, very much.
And I'm a fiddle player of some sort. I'm not going to say anymore.
I just knew that. I don't know. I maybe should have planned something else to done then in that case.
No. In fact, a lot of the fiddle tunes that I've played over the years, I learned from you. I remember we used to play an arrangement of Skip to Maloo in 2 or 3 different keys
Oh
and that
yes,
sort of thing.
yes
And
I do.
picked
Well, that's
up-
been a long time ago. Well, then you have followed us some. haven't
yeah.
you?
I when I was learning to play the fiddle back at that time, I never missed the shows on. I used to go to sleep on Saturday nights, the
Right.
Wheeling Jamboree in my
Right.
ear, and the old time tunes, and we'd like to have you play one of those for us on this program. We wanted to mention again also that it's been really great of you to get together and do this bit for us on Country Road.
Well,
We're delighted to be here, and I know Wilma's just chomping at the bit over here to get to say how very much. So, Wilma, let me back away from here, and I'll catch it when you're through. Huh?
I just wanted to say, Stoney, it was just awful nice of him to ask us to be on his show.
That's it.
what makes us happy, and you give us a chance once again, like I say, to visit with all of our old friends and neighbors, and maybe make some new ones along the way. And it's been nice, and thank you so much, Vic.
Yeah, well, we've really enjoyed it, and we mentioned before we're down here in Tennessee to do this. In fact, recording at the Nugget Studios near Goodlettsville, and we'd like to thank Gene and Dottie and Lynn and Larry for all their help in getting these programs together as well here at the studio. But once again, to Wilma Lee and Stoney Cooper and all the Carol Lee, of course, and George and Bill Carver, and we have Joe Stewart helping out on this. I guess Joe was picked
right.
and,
Playing the bass there.
Yes, he's picked with you on many occasions over the
Yes,
years.
he sure did. He made the West Virginia polka with us. We was
That's
talking about
right,
that a while
yeah.
ago.
And we have Bobby Black from the Bluegrass Boys sitting
Yeah,
in on
right.
banjo today with us here.
Our banjo picker is up, I believe, around Boston. He made a new album too, you know, and.
What's
and
his name?
we told him we could do without him, along as Bill Monroe left his banjo player with us. So that's the way
Butch
we done it.
Robbins is his
Butch
name.
Robbins is your banjo
Joseph
player.
Robbins.
Yeah. Okay, Stoney, you got one of my favorite fiddle tunes to play for us right now, and thank you once again for being here. Let's close with a back up and push.
Thank you.
Okay.